My name is Steve Trevino, and I am from South Texas, specifically Gregory Portland, Texas. It's kind of near Corpus Christi, and I am a stand-up comedian and have been for the past almost 20 years. There was no doubt in my mind that I wanted to be a comedian. I mean, from the time I was a little boy, I would watch Eddie Murphy Raw on TV, and then at the barbecues, you know, all the family would get together, and then my dad would put me on top of the picnic table, and he would go, and then I would make all my uncles laugh. And from that day on, I knew that that's what I wanted to do for a living.
And I don't know why the English language named it possum. That's too cute. Okay, in Spanish, we named it tacuache. Because if somebody said, would you like to see my possum? You'd go, yeah, I think I might. But if somebody said, you want to see my tacuache? You go, oh, f you. You put your pants back on. I don't want to see it.
I started working the door at the Addison Improv in Dallas, Texas, and got to meet all the headliners that were coming through, and which is really cool because I've seen, over the years, I've seen the growth. I've seen guys that were opening acts and middles when I was working the door. I watched them become headliners and middles, and then I became an opener, and you know, I ended up working on a TV show here in Los Angeles where it forced me to move to LA. And to be honest with you, I was very afraid of LA. I was like, oh my God, they must be so talented over there. And then I got here and I was like, they're just like me, you know, they're just trying to make it. So I moved here in 2004 and I've been doing stand-up ever since.
Yeah, I wish it was illegal for us too. I would have loved to be able to look at my wife and go, we can't, babe.
My wife is a huge part of my comedy. You know, I started talking about her on stage and I noticed something happening. I noticed that people in the audience were starting to really relate with me, and the more honest I became about my relationship, the more people connected, the more people would come up to me and afterwards and go, oh my God, do you have a camera in our house? Or how long have you been married to my wife? Or, you know, so my wife is a huge part of my life and my act and the things I talk about. And for me, you know, I'm a storyteller. I walk on stage and I tell stories or talk about my experiences with my wife. And to me, you know, the funniest comedy is real life.
It's against the law, honey. You can hang out here all you want, but all this is still mine.
My wife and I decided that you know, what I was doing was great. We both believed in it. I believed in it, she believed in me, and we put up our own money, and we filmed this special back in my hometown of Corpus Christi. And you know, we didn't know what to call it. We were like, well, what do we call it? But every time I got off stage, people would come up to me and say, you're so relatable. Oh my God, you're so relatable. So that we decided, all right, well, it's gonna be called Steve Trevino Relatable. We put it on, we sold it to Netflix, and it has turned out to, it basically changed our lives. How do we show America a different perspective on Latinos? So this special is called Till Death, and it's a Dia de los Muertos theme. And that's one of the things that I'm really trying to overcome in this business, is to continue to put out specials that show America, hey, we are Americans, and we like to celebrate our culture.
My motto is focus on yourself, and that's what I do. I focus on myself. That's what I do.
Follow me on Facebook and join me in the struggle and the pursuit to change things.